In this tutorial, we are going to look at division of set and concentrate on the rationalization. In the previous video, we simplified division of set 125/9 as root of 125 on root of 9. We went ahead and said root of 125 can be 25 times 5, then root of 9, of which we have 5 root 5 on 3. However, a situation where before and after the simplification there is a set in the denominator, for instance 5 root 3 or root 7 on 11, and this can be simplified as root 7 on root 11, 3 on 15, which can be simplified as 1 on 5, which is also. Now, in all this situation, you realize that we have a set in the denominator. So we need to get rid of the set in the denominator by multiplying the numerator and the denominator by the set of the denominator. So we have 5 root 3. Getting rid of this root 3, you have to multiply by the denominator itself. Okay, so in this case, there we go. We have 5 root 3, then so we have 5 3 on 3. Okay, good. Now taking the second one, 2, we have root 7 on root 11, which will be equal to root 7 on root 11 multiplied by root 11 on root 11. Okay, so in this case it will be 7 times 11 will give you 77. Okay, then root 11 and root 11 will give you 11. Okay, good. Now the last one will be root 1 over root 5, which will be 1 over root of 5, root of 5 on root of 5. So 1 times root of 5 will give us root of 5, then root 5 times root 5 will give us 5. So the process of making the denominator of fractional set whole or rational numbers is termed as the rationalization or rationalizing the denominator. Okay, so this process, you see that after we have passed through the process, now the denominator is not in set. It's not a set. Okay, it's either a whole number or rational number. In this case, we have 5 over 3, we have 1 over 11, we have 1 over 5. So this process is called rationalizing the denominator. So anytime you are rationalizing the denominator, maybe in a simplification or after simplification, we multiply the numerator and the denominator by the set in the denominator. Okay, so let's take an example to illustrate this idea. Okay, so example 1, we have simplify -3 over 2 root 5. Okay, so we're going to simplify this. Now in this case, I'm going to take 2 methods to solve, then we all justify which one is very easier for us to go by. Okay, so let me limit First one, method 1. Okay, good. So we have negative 3 over 2 root 5. This is equal to negative 3 over 2 root 5. Now we are rationalizing the denominator, so multiply the numerator by 2 root 5, that is the surd, okay, and the denominator 2 by 2 root 5. Okay, so here we go. We will simplify. Now multiplication of surd, negative 3 times 2 give us negative 6 root 5. Okay, then 2 times 4 will give us 2 times 2 rather will give us 4. Then 5 times 5 will give us 25. Okay, so here we go. We have negative 6 and we have negative 6 root of 5 or 4 multiplied by 5, or root of 25 is 5. Okay, so we have negative 6 on 20 root of 5, which we cancel out will give us negative 3. We have 10. Okay, so 10 root of 5. Okay, so this is the method 1. So let's look at the method 2. Okay, so we have negative 3 over 2 root 5 is equal to negative 3 over 2 root 5. Now here we are going to rationalize the denominator. By in method 1, I multiplied the whole of the denominator, that's 2 root 5. By the method 2, I'm going to multiply only root 5. Okay, so rationalize by multiplying root 5. So we have root 5 over root 5. Are you okay? Which will give us a negative 3 root 5 over 2, then multiplied 5, because 5 times 5 equals 5. Okay, root 5 times root 5 equals 5. Now last step, we have a negative 3 over 10 root 5. I hope this is pretty cool. Okay, so the difference here is that the number multiplying the surd, I didn't use that one. So if you multiply this whole of the denominator, fine, you get the answer. But you also multiply the root and the number inside the root, then you also get the answer. But I think this is pretty okay. Another example. So we have simplify root of 0.050. So we have method 1. So 0.050 can be written as changing this one to fraction. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. So 50 on 1000. Now using the division that we learned, we have a root of 50 over root of 1000. Okay, so here we go. Root of 50 can be simplified as root of 25 times 2. And root of 1000 can be simplified as 100 times 10. Okay, so we have 25. Root of 25 will give us 5 root 2 on The 100 will give us 10 root 10. So now 5 can cancel out here, so we have cancel out 1, go say 2. So here we go, we have root of 2 on 2 root 10. Rationalizing the denominator, we have 10 on 10. Okay, as this. So here we go. So we have root of 2 multiplied by 10, which gives us 20. Then 2 times 10, because root 2 times 1 is 2, and the root of 10 times root of 10 will give us 10. Okay, so we have 2 times 10 will give us 20, but 20 is not in the basic form, so what can be expressed as 4 multiplied by 5 over 20. Okay, so we have 2 root 5 on 20. Okay, so you can cancel out here 1, cancel out 10. So here we go, we have root, so we have root 5 on 10. Okay, good. Okay, so the second method, we have 0.050 can be expressed as 50,000, and this can also then add, we have 50 goes instead of 1, and cancel, we have 20, so 1 on 20. Okay, so here, let's go. We have root on 1 is 1, and root on 20 is 20, but you can still simplify the 20. Are you okay? So we have 1 on 20 will give us 4 on 5, so 1 on 2 root 5. Okay, so rationalizing the denominator, we multiply by the root 5, then the root 5. Okay, so here we go, we have root 5 on this time 1, 2 times 1, 1, multiplied by root 5 times root 5, give us 5. Okay, so here we go, we have 1 on 10 root of 5, which is cool. Alright, method 2 is a bit easy, so let's go ahead and solve one more example. Simplify 0.002 raised to the power 0.5. Okay, so solution, we have 0.002 on 0.5 can be expressed as 2 on 1000. Then the 0.5, 2 can be expressed as 5 on 10. Okay, so we have 2 cancels of 1 and goes here 500, so we have 1 on 500. Then 5 goes of 1 and goes here 2, so we have 1 on 2. So in this case, 1 on 2 is also the same thing as root of 1 on 500. Okay, good. So root of 1 is 1, and root of 500 is 500. So here we expect the 500, so we have 1. Root of 500 is 100 times 5, which equals 10 root 5. So in this case, we need to rationalize the denominator. So I multiply the numerator by root 5, the denominator by root 5, that is 6. Okay, so here we go. We have 1 times root 5 give us root 5 on 10 multiplied by root 5 times root 5 give us 5. So here we go. We have root 5 on 50. Okay, good. So thank you very much. I hope the rationalization is clear. If you have any question or contribution, please leave it on the comment. Subscribe to the channel, to my channel, and share the video.